critical. And something that I thought about as I was listening to you talk too is this concept of, it's not even just human-centered design, but it's really this behavioral design too, right? So how do we first start with, what do our customers want, right? What do our providers want? What do our members want? And use that as information to actually be part of the design process. Um, but then, even moving beyond just human-centered design is this behavioral design, because that emotional, it's not just transactional, right? It's an emotional journey. And as a health plan, it's in our financial interest that our members are healthy and getting the right care at the right time. And so it's like, how do we think about our members' behaviors, not just as a transaction at a point in time, but to kind of really influence that behavior? And I think, Anthem's been investing quite a bit in that, conceptually, but also really tactically, of how do we, as we continue to mature and expand and grow, which is phenomenal. It's also, how do we need to evolve? How do our members want to be interacting with the system? How has that changed, right, from a digital accessibility perspective? And how do we really bring some of those disciplines of human-centered design and behavioral design right at the core and at the starting point of how we're even thinking about kind of maturity and change? And it's easier said than done, of course, but it's such a critical pivot, I think, for our industry, to just even acknowledge the fact that there is so much behavioral and emotional kind of like energy that goes into the industry.